Good day, everybody. I'm doing a vlog daily about my weight loss journey. I just got weight loss surgery at gastric sleeve January 30th. And before I got the surgery, I was 409.4. And as of a couple days ago, from my last doctor's appointment, I'm 398.4. Well, once I graduated high school, I was about approximately 515 pounds. So a little about me. My name is Wnorowski. I was born January 18th, 1995. I'm 23 years old. I'm the Public Information Officer for the Amateur Radio Association of Newton County, Indiana. So right now, my diet consists of full liquids for 5 weeks. Originally, after I got the surgery, I was on a clear liquid diet for a week. After 5 weeks, I have to do a pureed diet for a certain amount of time, then soft foods, and then eventually I get back to regular foods. I have to get 64 ounces of liquid in me a day. That includes water and the food. Now, eventually, once I'm back to regular food and the pureed and soft food, I have to eat 5 to 6 small meals a day, which is half-cup meals at a time. Now, so far today, I've had a sugar-free pudding, and I've had 16 ounces of water, and with the pudding, that probably would be 22 ounces of liquid so far. I have to do vitamins 2 times a day. And as for my exercise, I have to just walk. I have a lifting restriction of no more than a gallon. And I have to do a breathing treatment every day. That way I get all the liquid out of my lungs. That way I don't get pneumonia. And I also have to keep track of the amount of ounces of liquid I get. That way I'm staying hydrated. And my walking for my exercising. Other than that, they want me basically taking it easy, which for the longest time, I barely would not do anything. And after that, I started doing a lot, cleaning and just a lot of exercising. And then suddenly after the surgery, having to slow down, it's hard. So yesterday, I went shopping to get the stuff on my shopping list that they gave me for the full liquid diet, which wasn't bad. It cost me, with tax, $62, which really isn't expensive, considering all that stuff is going to last me 5 weeks. Plus, I still have yet to get chocolate protein powder and vanilla protein powder and unflavored protein powder. I also have to get PB2 powdered peanuts, which the closest store that sells them is Walmart's. I guess like a vitamin supplement or something like that, according to the internet. So I still have to go there. Originally, once I got the surgery, I was happy before the surgery. Because, a year-long journey of getting a surgery because I had to lose a certain amount of weight to prove I could lose weight and do a change in my diet and do to an actual commitment. And after that, I had to attend at least two group sessions a month with the Healthy for Life program, and the Healthy for Life program is in Munster and Hobart. And where I went through community hospital in Munster. And after that, I had to get a psychological evaluation to make sure I was all right in the mind, which I wound up being. And after that, my insurance had to approve it, which it took about a month, but they did. And then after that, I had to do a 2-week liquid diet to shrink my liver or kidney. I'm pretty sure it was my liver, because they said if it's too big, they can't do the surgery, and the way they did the gastric sleeve was by a laparoscopy. and it cost me out of pocket $600. The 2 weeks was to join, or the 2 weeks. The first 200 was to join the Healthy for Life program, and it also gave me 3 months free at Fitness Point up there in Munster off Calumet Avenue. The second 200 was for the 2 weeks of the meal replacements. Then the third 200 was for with 5 years with the Healthy for Life program, with the bariatric nurse, doctors, the exercise specialist, the nutritionist. Now we jump to surgery. Before I get surgery, I was all happy. I didn't get any sleep because I was nervous. And so day of surgery, I was naturally, once I got there and lay down, I eventually get tired. So, I'm trying to take a nap before surgery, and it didn't work. So I figured, you know what, I'm gonna be put out completely anyway, so I'll be able to sleep then. And they finally come back and take me. And the last thing I remember is being back there, and they gave me some kind of shot and moved me to a table. That's the last thing I remember. Then I woke up, and on that pain scale 1 to 10, wasn't a 10. It wasn't because I've experienced a 10 before with the death of a family member, and that's the only time I'll ever experience a pain level of 10. So it was a pain level of 9, and once I woke up with that pain level, I immediately regretted getting the surgery because of the pain. But after my pain went away, I didn't regret getting the surgery at all. As a matter of fact, I was happy I got the surgery. And for the pain, I got a pain pump, which the pain pump, you get morphine. Apparently, I only used it 3 times, which I'm glad I did because that first day, all I did was sleep anytime I pushed that thing. Now, with the surgery, with the gastric sleeve, what they did was they cut out 90% and took out 90% of my stomach, basically made the size of a medium banana, and stapled the hole in the stomach that they made, and they took out the rest of the stomach. So I can only take in 4 ounces total of liquid every hour right now. I was told eventually, once my stomach heals up and the swelling goes down, I'll be able to eventually get more, and that getting 6 ounces of liquid in a day will get much easier. Now, right now, I'm actually doing my walking right now as well. With the breathing treatment, that when I first did it, it was hard because when I breathed in, it hurt. So, I didn't breathe that much. I also have sleep apnea, so I have to sleep with a CPAP machine. That first night in the hospital and second night, I wasn't able to sleep with my CPAP machine, which wasn't easy because if anyone out there who has a CPAP machine, you do notice a difference. Well, with that, if you actually wake up feeling more rested, even if you only get 45 minutes to a half an hour sleep, with that CPAP machine, you still feel more rested compared to sleeping without one. However, I had an oxygen thing through my nose, and I hated that because it just felt weird in my nose. That's why with the CPAP machine, I chose a full face mask. Basically, I'm doing a vlog for my weight loss journey. Now I'm not just going to only do it for a year. Because it's going to include possibly getting skin surgeries. Even after I get down to my goal weight of 200 pounds, it's going to be keeping my weight at 200 pounds and not gaining it back, and eating the right foods. see, anything else? Yeah, this is my first ever video blog, so if there's any questions you have about the surgery or anything, feel free to comment below. I'm not sure whether or not I'll post this on YouTube or just post this on Facebook, because according to YouTube has a lot of these more new rules, which I think is BS. And you know, I have a tendency to curse, so and I really don't feel like having my videos being taken down because of cursing. Now, while I'm walking around, I'll tell you some other things about me. Music, I'm eclectic. I listen to all kinds of music. I initially decided to get weight loss surgery after seeing a bunch of episodes of the show My 600 Pound Life, and what made me wanna get the weight loss surgery is that I did not want to get 600 plus pounds and then eventually become immobile to where I couldn't do anything on my own. As a matter of fact, I had a job. Excuse me. I had a job at Denny's and I had to quit, but because I just couldn't stand on my feet because of my weight. I mean, I could still walk 5+ miles, but I couldn't stand on my feet 8+ hours a day. It would just hurt too much. And as I said before, when I graduated high school in 2014, I was 515 pounds, which I really didn't tell anybody about that because, you know, it's embarrassing weighing that much. All the years in gym class, I really didn't, you know, take advantage of it. I mean, I did swimming my senior year, which I was happy I did. I almost didn't do it, and after the first practice, I actually almost quit, but I decided to stick with it, and I'm very glad I did. Because the last sports I did basketball my 6th grade year, and I also did soccer for years, and our school didn't offer soccer, so, you know, I became even less active. And that's about it. Thanks for watching the vlog. Oh, and today I might go to Aldi's to get some more of my stuff that I need. If anybody on here who's overweight and wants advice about how to lose it, I mean, once I actually started a diet before I got surgery, it was a lot easier than the other diets I did. I mean, I just increased the protein I would get in a day. Before, I'd get not even 50 grams of protein a day, which is not healthy. And then I increased it, and I got 120. And then my dietitian recommended 150 to 200, so I got that in. And I also increased the fiber I got. And the way I got in protein was a lot of chicken, which a chicken breast is 35 grams of protein. And I also, for the protein and fiber, I would do beans like light red kidney beans. And I watched my sodium intake. I still ate, don't get me wrong, I still ate carbs, but I barely ate carbs. For example, if I did a hot dog, which once I went on a diet, I rarely did hot dogs. I wouldn't do bread with it. If I did a hamburger, it was rare I did bread. About the only time I did bread would be maybe a few times, and one of those times would be an onion roll. And usually I would only use half of the bun. Other than that, I would just use lettuce and the veggies with it and eat it kind of like a lettuce wrap. And a lot of times I would cut out bread, and then eventually I decided to even cut out more carbs, just by choosing to do carbs with one of my meals a day. And even then, it wasn't much. And I also, and made sure I got all the daily amount of vitamins I needed a day. And, eventually, when I first started out, I wasn't losing like I thought I would. So I got a blood test, and I found out I was overproducing on insulin, which my doctor, Mary Telock, told me if she put me in the hospital and put me on a 800-calorie diet because the overproduction of insulin, I'd still deal with the same problems. So she had me take Trulicity shots. My insurance wouldn't cover it, mind you. So I got free samples of it, but for 4 shots, it costs $1,000 a month. But with the free samples, I had to do 1 shot a week, and with that, they significantly helped. I actually lost the weight I was supposed to be on that diet, and it was nice. So once I started losing weight, my back pain got better. My knee, the pain in my knees started getting better. As a matter of fact, my knee hasn't popped out in months, and my energy's up. I just feel overall, I feel a lot better. And I also was afraid of getting weight loss surgery too, just because I told myself I didn't want it to have to come to that. I initially, the doctors thought I was ready for weight loss surgery after I lost a certain amount of weight, but I still needed psychological approval and my insurance approval. So I figured, you know what? I'll just keep losing even more weight. That just to prove to myself, I can still keep losing weight, and instead of losing weight just to get approved for surgery. And I did. When I graduated high school, I was 515 pounds, and now being 398.4. For the math whizzes out there, Joey, Miss Petrie, I believe that's 130-something pounds. I'm just guessing that off my head. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap this vlog up now, because it's cold outside, and I'm gonna head in. Feel free to like this, and if I post this on YouTube, subscribe. I'll have the link down here. Have a very good rest of your day.